After exploring the Pearl Island of Bangkok and Ho Chi Minh City, where we immersed ourselves in the hustle and bustle of South Vietnam, we're continuing our journey heading north, and the next stop is the city of Dalat.
In Dalat, and it's 7:30 in the morning. Wow, I'm smashed.
Hidden in the Central Highlands at an elevation of 1,500 meters, Dalat is the capital and the largest city of Lam Dong province.
So we got to Dalat. We arrived early in the morning, made our way to the hotel and had a bit of a nap because we were completely destroyed. Even though it was a VIP sleeper bus, you can't get no sleep on those. So now it's time to go and get some food. The lady at the hotel recommended a few places, so we're gonna go and check it out.
This mountainous resort town was once a summer getaway for the French, who left their mark with the European-inspired architecture, and today it is one of Vietnam's most popular tourist destinations. The city's temperature contrasts with Vietnam's otherwise tropical climate, with mist covering the valleys almost all year round, leading to its name, the City of Eternal Spring. With its year-round cool weather, Dalat supplies huge amounts of temperate agriculture products all over Vietnam, such as cabbage, cauliflower, artichoke, tea, wine, persimmon and coffee. Its flower industry produces three characteristic flowers: hydrangea, Dalat rose and golden everlasting, also known as straw flower. The confectionery industry offers a wide range of mud, a kind of fruit preserve made from strawberries, mulberry, sweet potato and rose. It is also known regionally for the avocado ice cream and its large garment market with a broad selection of cool weather clothing. After tasting the delicious local specialty hot pot, we made our way to the first point of interest, the third mansion of Emperor Bao Dai. The third mansion of Bao Dai is a historic mansion that served as a summer palace for Bao Dai, the 13th and last emperor of the Nguyen dynasty. Vietnam had been ruled from Hue by the Nguyen dynasty since 1802. The French government, which took control of the region in the late 19th century, split Vietnam into three areas: the protectorates of An Nam, Tonkin and the colony of Cochin China. The Nguyen dynasty was given the nominal rule of An Nam. At the age of 9, he was sent to study in France. He became emperor on January 8, 1926, after his father's death, and took the era name of Bao Dai, or Keeper of Greatness. He did not yet ascend to the throne and returned to France to continue his studies. In 1940, Imperial Japan took over French Cochin China. While the Japanese did not reject the French colonial administration, the occupation authorities directed policy from behind the scenes. The Japanese promised not to interfere with the court at Hue, but in 1945, after ousting the French, coerced Bao Dai into declaring Vietnamese independence from France. The country then became the Empire of Vietnam. After Japan surrendered to the Allies in August 1945, the Viet Minh, under the leadership of Communist Ho Chi Minh, aimed to take power in the Free Vietnam. Due to his popular political stand against the French and the 1945 famine, Ho was able to persuade Bao Dai to abdicate on the 25th of August 1945, handing power over to the Viet Minh, an event which greatly enhanced Ho's legitimacy in the eyes of the Vietnamese people. Bao Dai was appointed as a supreme advisor to Ho's Democratic Republic of Vietnam in Hanoi, which declared its independence on the 2nd of September 1945. The Democratic Republic of Vietnam was then ousted by the newly formed French Fourth Republic in November 1946. From 1945 to 1955, Bao Dai was the chief of state of the non-communist state of Vietnam. Viewed as a puppet ruler, Bao Dai was criticized for being too closely associated with France and spending too much time outside of the country. He was eventually ousted in a referendum in 1955 by the Prime Minister Ngo Dinh Diem, who was supported by the United States.
That was the summer palace of the last king of the Nguyen dynasty, King Bao Dai. Everything inside was left as it was. Yeah, it was quite interesting. It's a nice garden around the palace as well. You can walk around, but they're burning the grass, so it's pretty smoky.
We continued exploring the city, and after enjoying a cup of iced coffee, we went to take a look at St. Nicholas Cathedral. This Roman Catholic cathedral was built between 1931 and 1942 during the French colonial period in Vietnam, under the supervision of French architects and engineers. During the Second Indochina War, it played a vital role in providing sanctuary to those seeking shelter from the conflict. And today it stands as a symbol of the enduring legacy of colonial heritage and a place of worship for locals and visitors alike.
So we're walking around the city center of Dalat, and immediately you can feel the climate is different here. It's much cooler. We're about 1,500 meters above the sea level, and you can tell. And it's a really nice break from being constantly sweaty and boiling like we were in Saigon and the rest of the places. So yeah, a much welcome break. What do you think?
Yes, I'm loving it so far. So normally you get up to 29 degrees during the day, and then it drops back to around 20-22 for the evening and afternoon. So I think it's pretty perfect and kind of reminds me of European summers. So I'm loving it so far, and then we're just walking along the lake now, and it's really peaceful here. So it's a lovely walk.
Yeah, so far Dalat is a pretty lovely city, I have to say. It's not so busy as Saigon, obviously, and there's a lot more greenery. It's quite green, there are many gardens and beautiful flower beds everywhere. Yeah, pretty cool.
Suan Hung Lake lies at the very heart of Dalat city. This man-made lake is the most beautiful lake in the city, where locals and visitors come to socialize and unwind. In 1919 and 1923, two dams were formed on a branch of Cam Le River to create two small lakes. Unfortunately, during a severe storm in 1932, both dams were destroyed, and between 1934 and 1935, a larger dam was built to create one large lake. At that time, the French named it Large Lake, but in 1953 it was renamed to Suan Hung Lake to express people's appreciation for the famous 19th century Vietnamese female poet. After exploring the lake and its surroundings, it was time to go and check out Dalat Night Market.
Been told to avoid street food here by a local, so probably not the best place to come if you want to have some food, but it's a nice place to come and just check out, spend some time walking around, admiring the chaos.
So our host told us specifically not to eat meat. Obviously you can go for dried foods or sweets, that's all fine, but try to avoid meat dishes. if
Yeah.
you don't want to get a food poisoning.
There is a strawberry farm somewhere here in the Dalat area, and there's plenty of strawberries and all sorts of juices, so you can have those, no problem. But yeah, avoid meat.
She also told us to just be aware that prices not necessarily will match what they originally tell you, so the bill will come out maybe a bit higher, so just to be careful with that as well.
Yeah.
The next day, we started by paying a visit to the An Cafe, which came highly recommended. It was going to be a busy day, so we needed a good breakfast and proper coffee. The owner was very friendly and could speak many languages, including Hungarian. Judith was very surprised and happy to chat with him about Vietnam and his studies in Budapest. He gave us plenty of recommendations and even invited us to attend a private dinner party at the villa that once belonged to the King Bao Dai.
Magyar nyelv az egy világnyelv. Beszéltem magyarokkal New Yorkban, Los Angelesben, Londonban, meg mindenhol. És most Dalatban is.
Super,
Jó, sziasztok, minden jót!
What a lovely cafe. Definitely a must visit if you're in Dalat. Probably the best coffee I've tried in Vietnam. Really good food. Yeah, come for this place. Definitely must visit.
After breakfast, we made our way to the famous Datanla Falls.
So we're gonna take the Alpine coaster all the way down to the waterfall.
Let's go.
Located just outside the city of Dalat, Datanla Waterfall is a must-visit destination if you're visiting the area. You can not only visit the waterfall for the view, but also participate in adventurous activities such as canyoning, kayaking, abseiling and taking a ride on Asia's longest alpine coaster.
This is cool. Hey babe,
Hello.
do you like it?
Yeah.
So cool, right?
Did you like it?
Did you like it,
Yes,
guys?
it was great.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
The only problem that people in the front, they're going too slow, and
We just
Yeah.
waited a bit and then went full gas.
It was really
some
cool.
parts are really scary. So eventually you're gonna come down here to the waterfall, and you got some paths that you can take and check out the surrounding area. It's pretty cool. I mean, look at it.
Visiting this place, you will have a chance to learn the 3 different mysterious legends about the origin of the falls. According to the first story, it was a place where a brave man named Kalang met a beautiful girl named Ho Biang and fell in love with each other. One day, Kalang had to fight against ferocious wild animals. The battle was so fierce that the trees and part of the forest fell, creating deep holes at the foot of the waterfall. Since then, Tatanla Falls turned into a meeting place for lovers. The second legend describes beautiful fairies that came down from heaven to take a bath in the crystal clear water. Therefore, the stream, with the spring water at the bottom of the waterfall, has another name, Suai Tian, which means the fairy stream. And the third story talks about the invading Cham people who used to come to attack Lat and Chil people in Langbiang Plateau. When the locals were about to lose due to the lack of water, they fortunately discovered the waterfall and defeated the Cham people. To remind their descendants about the historical battle, the Lat people named the waterfall Datan Ninha, meaning water under the leaves.
Squeeze time. Oh, you love my weight, right?
Release the brake.
Sorry.
At the first waterfall, there is a station to recharge your coaster car before pulling you up another hill to continue your ride. You will have about 30 seconds on the bridge to enjoy the top of Datanla's majestic waterfall.
We came to check out the Truk Lam Monastery here in Dalat. Wow, it looks pretty big. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Nice big stairs going up.
It's a bit of drive uphill, like half an hour from the center of Dalat.
It was a bit difficult to find entrance. We came in through the back, and we were told to come around to the main entrance because this is where you can park your bike. And there is a special parking here for foreign drivers as well. So, yeah, let's go and check it out.
Established in 1994, the Zen Buddhist monastery stands as a testament to spiritual tranquility and architectural beauty, drawing visitors from all over the world. Truk Lam Monastery was founded by the Most Venerable Thich Nhat Tu, a prominent Vietnamese Buddhist monk known for revitalizing the Zen tradition. Practiced during the Tran dynasty that ruled Vietnam from 1225 to 1400s, the tradition practiced here was started by the Emperor Tran Nang Tong, who abdicated the throne in favor of his son to become a Buddhist monk and founded a new Zen tradition. He incorporated the 3 sects of Zen that had come to Vietnam from China into a new Vietnamese Zen tradition known as Truk Lam. This came after he had led royal troops in defeating Nguyen Mong before retreating to Yen Tu Mountain to begin his religious life. The Truk Lam Zen tradition emphasizes the habit of applying Buddhist practice in whatever surrounding one finds oneself in, for Sangha and lay people alike. The architecture of the monastery is a harmonious blend of traditional Vietnamese designs and Zen aesthetics. The public quarters were the work undertaken under the architectural design of Ngo Vien Tu and Nguyen Tin and were opened on March 13, 1994. The main hall, adorned with intricate carvings and statues, serves as a focal point for meditation and prayer. Surrounding the hall are beautifully manicured gardens featuring a variety of vibrant flowers and bonsai trees, reflecting the meticulous care and attention given to this sacred space. The monastery also offers meditation classes and retreats, providing an opportunity for visitors to engage deeply with the practice of Zen Buddhism. Whether you are a devout Buddhist or curious traveler, or someone seeking solace from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, a visit to this monastery promises a profound and enriching experience.
Wow, what a beautiful temple. Really nice grounds. And the temple itself is very beautiful. Got really big Buddha there. And yeah, it looks spectacular. Definitely must visit if you're in Dalat. Yeah, it's one of those gems that you have to see. So next to the monastery there is this big lake. I don't know exactly the name of that lake, but it's pretty cool. There's a lot of people here taking pictures. So it's kind of local attraction. And there are boats, some people fishing.
As I have mentioned before, we were invited to attend a private dinner party at the villa that once belonged to the Emperor Bao Dai. This gathering was dedicated to the opening of a restaurant on the premises and included a blessing ceremony. The host was very welcoming, and we felt very privileged to be part of the gathering and being able to witness the ceremony. The villa is a striking building, full of charm and adorned with unique and rare pieces of art, including charm sculptures and paintings. If you are visiting Dalat and love coffee, you must pay a visit to La Viet Coffee. It is more than just a coffee shop. It's a celebration of Vietnamese coffee culture and a beacon for coffee enthusiasts from around the globe. Founded by a group of passionate coffee aficionados, it takes pride in its farm-to-cup approach. Beyond serving delicious coffee, La Viet is committed to education and community engagement. The coffee shop frequently hosts workshops and tours, providing visitors with insights into coffee production process, from cultivation and harvesting to roasting and brewing. These interactive sessions offer a deeper appreciation for the art and science behind each cup of coffee. The journey of La Viette coffee begins at the fertile coffee plantations surrounding Dalat, an area known for its ideal coffee growing conditions. The cool climate, high altitude and rich volcanic soil provides the perfect environment for cultivating high-quality Arabica beans. La Viette Coffee works closely with local farmers, ensuring sustainable and ethical farming practices that not only produce exceptional coffee, but also support the local community. The coffee bar, equipped with state-of-the-art brewing equipment, showcases the meticulous process that goes into each cup of coffee. From traditional drip coffee to innovative espresso-based drinks, there is something to satisfy every palate. Whether you are a coffee connoisseur or simply someone who enjoys a good cup of coffee, a visit to La Viette Coffee in Dalat promises an enriching and flavorful experience. It's a place where tradition meets innovation and where every sip tells a story of passion, dedication, and the vibrant coffee culture of Vietnam. After enjoying a good cup of coffee, we went to take a look at Dalat Railway Station. Dalat Railway Station, often hailed as one of the most charming train stations in Vietnam. It is a historical and architectural gem located in the Central Highlands, built during the French colonial era. The station exemplifies a unique blend of French Art Deco design and traditional Vietnamese architectural elements. Constructed between 1932 and 1938, Dalat Railway Station was part of the ambitious railway project, designed to connect the mountainous city of Dalat with the coastal plains. French architects Moncey and Revron designed the station, drawing inspiration from the distinctive style of the Normandy region in France. Although the station originally served as a bustling hub for passengers and freight, it ceased operation in the 1960s due to the Vietnam War and subsequent economic challenges. However, the station was meticulously restored in the 1990s and has since become a popular tourist attraction, offering a glimpse into Dalat's colonial past. Today, Dalat Railway Station operates as a heritage site and a starting point for a scenic train ride to the nearby village of Trai Mat. This short journey takes passengers through picturesque landscapes, including verdant vegetable farms, flower gardens, and charming rural houses. Next, we're taking a look at Hang Na Guest House, also known as the Crazy House. It is an extraordinary architectural marvel located in the heart of the city. This whimsical and unconventional guest house is the brainchild of Vietnamese architect Dan Viet Na, whose vision was to create a structure that blends harmoniously with nature while defying traditional design norms. Construction of the guest house began in 1990 and continues to evolve, with new additions and features being added over time. The building's organic, almost surreal design is inspired by the natural world, featuring undulating shapes, twisted forms, and vibrant colors. Visitors are often reminded of the works of Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí. Due to its fluid, nature-inspired aesthetic, the guest house is composed of several interconnected buildings, each with its own unique theme and decor. Rooms are designed to resemble various natural elements, such as animals, trees, and caves, offering guests an immersive experience that feels like stepping into a fairy tale world. One of the most striking aspects of the guest house is its labyrinth layout. Winding staircases, narrow bridges, and hidden nooks create a sense of adventure and exploration. Beyond its architectural novelty, it serves as a statement on environmental consciousness and creativity. Dan Viet Na designed the guest house to promote a closer connection with nature, encouraging visitors to appreciate the environment and think outside the conventional boundaries. Despite initial skepticism and mixed reactions from locals and authorities, it has become one of Dalat's most popular tourist attractions.